Hey there. So, yesterday on IG, we talked about the subject of being referable. And it's a really good lead into today's conversation where we're talking about what to do when people are confused by what you do. How do you know that people are confused? Well, for one, they consistently ask you to do things that you don't do. And you're like, okay, that's not what I do in my business. Where you may feel that pressure to constantly kind of shift what you do because people are asking, "Oh, do you do this? Do you do that? Could you add this in, or is this what you do?" That's a number one indicator that you're not going to be referable, and you're not going to be enrolling as many people into your program just because they don't know what you do for sure. And so I know for a lot of you, you've got clients. As you know, if you've watched me before, you know that I help clinical holistic practitioners to fill up their practices. So fill up their practices with clients they really want to work with. I help them fill up their programs and their courses and their schools with clients that they really want to be working with. I help them to develop a voice and a brand and to get noticed out there in all the noise that's out there, right? And so, one of the things that we work on consistently is our communication and being really clear on what it is that you do. So, if you find that people are confused about what you do. They're asking that question, asking you for services that you don't do, or they were maybe giving you referrals, but the referrals aren't in your realm. One of the things that you can do is to revisit your messaging. Even start with your social media profiles, since that's where a lot of people will connect with you. If they Google you or they're looking you up, they may first connect with you on social media. So you want to make sure that all of your messaging is succinct across the board. If you're talking about a lot of different things that don't really relate, um, people are going to be confused. If you are describing what you do, but it's not crystal clear, like people can know immediately who you are and what you do, how you help them, how you help their friend, how you help a colleague. Someone should come to mind pretty quickly when somebody looks at your profile or somebody looks at content that you put out. So go and take a look at those things and see if what you're talking about is consistent. This is the thing about being outside. I'm like this all, but it's my favorite place to talk to you guys is outside. Go away. I should have my citronella and lemongrass, right? All my aromatherapists are saying, "What are you doing? You know what to do." I just kind of came out here quickly and to do this and didn't lather up first, and I'm paying the price. So yeah, so that's what you want to do. You want to go across your platforms and take a look, see if it's consistent, see if try to. This is a hard thing to do, but try to kind of step outside of you because you know what you do and see if you can look at it from the lens of somebody who's never met you before and see what they may think about when they first land on your profile, those first few words that they look at, the post, the videos. Like, is the content consistent, and is it clear, very clear, of who you work with, how you work with them, and what result you get. So those are the things that people are quickly looking for, and so you wanna be able to quickly answer that. I've got more tips on that for you. We're gonna talk about a couple of more things that you can do to clear all those things up and become more referable. And so I'll be bringing those to you. In the meantime, go over to our profile and click the free video training. Right now, we have a couple of them, but the one that will probably help you the most with this is the one that talks about increasing your enrollments. So if you have a program, a course, a school, and you're wanting to increase those enrollments, this kind of a topic, being clearer, clearing up some of that messaging, is really going to help you. So click on that video training. That's going to give you, it's completely free and chock full of information that's going to help. Now, some of it you would have heard before, but I feel like what's great about this training is it's going to help you with implementation. And what we've been told too is that our training, even if you've heard some of these things before, for a lot of people, it's the first time they ever actually understand lots of buzzwords out there, lots of trainings. But if you don't understand what you're really being asked to do, it's hard to implement. So I think that you'll find this really beneficial, to go through and help you and your teams to implement, what it is that you're supposed to be working on. Okay, so go check your profiles, check that training, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.